What the heck? I have lethal here. Look at that. I have lethal here. What was I doing trying to take an extra turn? Bunk. And Albert's finish. Lightning! Yo, what's up guys? This is Free to Play Uck again, back at again with another video. Today I'm going to be showcasing, it's supposed to be 7 wins, but because I kind of played too much games, that doesn't show the last 7% history, unfortunately. I'm going to replay the 5 games of the 7-game win streak that I did go on. So I already explained the deck list in the previous video. If you guys, if it was too low for you guys, essentially, this deck list is about early to mid to late progression. You have enough resources to be able to beat down your opponent, like whoop their butt in the early stages of the game. You have half the deck is full of 2 cost and be able to apply pressure, and then the rest of the deck is all about late game and stalling to late game and quite literally draining your opponent out of resources. Think of it like playing. Okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna say his name on this channel. But outside of that, yep, we about to swing them down or go crazy to their face until there's nothing left, until we pummel them to submission, because that's what we knights do, brothers. That's what we royals do. We take down nemesises, we take down witches. Yes. Woo! Okay, without further ado, let's go into the games. Starting off with the first game, we are playing against the master player Dragoncraft. Woo! Season Pro, by the way. Woo! No, listen, I'm not calling anyone. So what I'm gonna do in this replay series is I'm just gonna explain my decision making and just do that. I'm not gonna explain all the micro decals because a lot of it goes into the feeling of things and like understanding how the decks are. So outside of that, for Dragoncraft, we just wanna be able to pressure their face and make a board that they can answer. And when they do feeling, we don't even do anything. Oh, nice, crazy. Why we didn't do anything? Because, well, what am I gonna do? Plus 1 play point for this. What I can do on Malia draw? Like, come on. So we take out the Feline, obviously, because she has Bane. You can go face if you want to, which he doesn't for some unknown reason. Why he did not go face there. Freeze Acronia, obviously. Why not? Put value on the board. Now he's gonna Merman, I believe. Yeah, look at that. Look at that fish. Yeah. Woo! Summon them whales, bro. Oh wait, where's my thing at, bro? Oh wait, did I turn it off? I turned it off. Yep. So he clears my board. I mean, no problem for me. We just make another one. What we do? We +1 play point into Amelia because we want to draw into our deck. And we got Prim. Woo! Got plays next turn. Oh my gosh. We got plays. She does seasoned, whatever name again. Seasoned Merman again. Yeah, we're going to put some seasoning on that real quick, brother. 5 damage to that face. Bing! Bye! And then we save. Why do we save here? Simply because they're at 8 play points, so they're in overflow, and we have a Nonja that can stop any kind of storm follower, as well as bait an Odin, which is very important, guys. We want to bait our opponent into doing stuff, and as you can see, I have not wasted evolution points. Why? The always fear of failing on overflow. We never want to randomly waste evolution points on ambush followers, because nowadays you can clear ambush followers without actually having to interact with them. So that's what we decided not to do. So we know there's Acronia. Obviously we're going to use the evil point for her. We're not going to evo the Vulse or the Prim. We're going to make the entire board big, so they have to go over it. They have to Twilight Dragon. But if you Twilight Dragon, I will just do that. Yep. We take Rose. Why do we do Rose? 0 cost. We're versing Dragoncraft. We're in the late game. We are going to be anticipating for big plays from them. And I quite literally mean big dragons like this one. Big dragons we want to always anticipate for. So we're always going to make plays that can help us deal with their board. And I have a 0 cost follower into a Gildaria on a turn 9 cost, meaning I can do 6, 7, 8, 0, or I can do 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and have 3 well, technically 3 AoE, 5 to single target, plus 4 extra, plus 4 extra damage, plus a Bane. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with if they ever somehow make Neptune. But instead, my opponent does Olivia and somehow gets into this, and this is why we play Gildaria, baby. Yep, go to face, cause now we about to go to your face. Woo! Shing! Summon! Yeah, she want to rain some destruction on that. Woo! Yep. Now, why? Now you might be asking, why didn't we waste the Volsylus or the Ignited Samurai? The fear of Forte. That's why we never used Forte. That's why we never used it. We used saving him, because if we save him for 6, when we save him for a 6 to go into ambush, he has to personally use Twilight Dragon to eliminate it. Now I feel like my opponent made kind of a misplay here, but I guess it's okay. I mean, banishing the thing is alright. I mean, like, you're gonna waste you have to waste an evil anyways, but I mean, you know. And then he doesn't evolve the Ruby. He just lets Odin die for free, which I don't know what's going on with you, but essentially we evil the Albert to get him down low enough that Neptune cannot save him. Neptune will drop 1, heal 2, super evolve, heal 2 again. So that's 6 damage. Odin's 4. But we also have Amalia, we also have Vols, like he can't heal from that. So he gold notes, and then he Neptunes, as I said, and he's gonna super evolve Neptune because he's afraid of the second Albert. As you should be. As you should be. Are you wondering, how am I gonna get away from this? Well, we're gonna dump everything on the board. Yep. We in late game, baby. We in late game. We're not leaving nothing up. We're not leaving none. Nope. And then he felines. I don't know why he would do this. This is int, by the way. This is int. This is int. I don't know what he's doing. This is int. Because now he trades for free. Literally. And this is where the Amalia spam comes into play. He drops another Twilight Dragon. We got it again, baby. We got another one. Another one. But he doesn't have Twilight Dragon. Instead, he called them Mago Vodka. He draws again. He goes into Apollo. Very nice curve. Very nice curve. But he forgets. I play another one. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you thought it was over. You thought it was over. We are not gonna trade our thing into that. Hell no. What we are gonna do is this. Yep. Yeah, buddy. We got 2 block. We got 2 wards. He's gonna draw into Apollo again, but he can't do anything. It's a 3rd feline. He will obviously destroy all followers. We will Rose a Knight into another Samurai, and then we will do that. Why do we not play Samurai? Because the threat of something else, like this Odin. I don't know why he traded for free. I don't know what this guy's thinking. I really don't know. And now we play Gino. Why we play Gino? Because if he plays Twilight Dragon, we Odin. Simple as that. And then he loses. So because Swordcraft, guys, listen. Swordcraft cannot be stopped without evolution points. You, as an opposing player, if you are trying to learn how to beat Swordcraft, do not get to late game with them. The only people that can compete with Sword late game is Portalcraft if they somehow have good draws and enough artifacts. But even then, it's going to be a struggle because I don't know how you're going to deal with that. But deal with Swordcraft super evolving on your face and nuking your entire board. But yeah, good luck with that. And Witch? I think they call it Witch in Japan. In Japan, they call it Witch. Yeah, Witch. Yeah, Witch Codus Climb. Like not much decks can deal with that. I mean, I kind of dealt with it, but I mean, you know, my deck's kind of built different. But outside of that, yeah, not much decks can compete with Swordcraft. Outside of those two decks and maybe Abysscraft now with Genitsu and Yuki. I think maybe. I don't know. We'll see. The second game I have for you guys is Portalcraft. Woo! Now, if you see, most of the ranks are either A2, A3 master players. So these are like high ranking players, by the way. We keep this hand. Why do we keep this hand? Why do we keep 2 high costs? Well, we're going second, so we can Amalia turn 5 to draw 2. We have Amalia to deal with that bullcrap known as whatever her name is, the thing that summons 3 other artifact followers. Raimi or something? I don't remember what her name is, but yeah. That's why we keep Amalia. We don't want to go drawing for this. We want to have it in our hand right now. And we draw nicely. 3 vaults. Beautiful, beautiful. So here, we'll Lancer Trooper and pass. Why bother giving them a free trade when we can just even the damage out? They waste a precious ability for no reason. I don't know why you're wasting a precious ability. I mean, like, I can't realistically Zechronia on turn 3 now, can I? I can't. But I can do it on turn 4. And so he does that. He does another Carnelia. We don't really want this evolving, but if it evolves, I mean, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to evolve Zechronia because we got her somehow off the top of the draw, you know, just the heart of the cards. We leave nothing up. I believe, yeah, no, this is Artifact Portal, so this is hybrid. And then he drops the 3rd Carnelia. Why the hell he dropped 3 Carnelias before on evolve turn? I mean, I don't know why. I really don't know why. I really don't know why. Then he went to beta. He evolved the Carnelia. I mean, I feel like this is kind of a waste, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'll tell you guys why. I'll tell you guys why this is a waste. What he should have done is evolved for the gears so you can match Swordcraft in the late game. You're evolving this kid, and all he can't do is be able to ward and can't be destroyed by abilities. Brother, nothing that we're doing is targeting with abilities to destroy you outside of Rose Knight that has to attack you and it's a follower strike. My build does not target you with abilities to destroy you. We just outright AoE you or punch you in the face. Ain't no saving that. So that is a big, huge mistake that this guy did not do. He should have evolved this card to get the other to replicate it and get these 2 gears so that he has enough gears for next turn. But he never did that. So we just do Amalia, draw into our cards because we already have GG in our hand. This is GG in our hand right now. This is GG. We already have GG. Why do we evo the knight? Because he has beta, the threat of Alouette. Beta cannot take this out because it does not have rush unless he has Arcus attack. And even if he tries to take it out, it's still gonna die. So he does downright syndrome. I mean, not sure. Sorry. Downright whatever resurgence. Downright resurgence. That's what it was. So the knight stays up. I mean, I don't know what this guy is thinking doing this. Really, I don't know. And we have a 2 cost to play. We super evolve the luminous Lance Trooper just to keep her on the field. She has more health than the knight, so that's good. We threaten a super evolution if he does it, which he will. He will do it. Does beta. Now see guys, this is the problem with Swordcraft, is that even if you keep doing betas, like brother, I don't care. Like I don't care. Brother, look, I'm at 12 and I'm gonna burn a super evolve because I want them to burn an evo point. This is how you play Swordcraft, guys. This is a pristine example. Now, some of you guys would look at this board and like not use an evo point. I mean, I don't know why you're not using evo point here. For me personally, at this point, I don't care if they super evo. I just want them to use this super evo so that their normal evo will be useless. Remember, Swordcraft, look at my hand. It's all late game. Like, this is full on late game. Like, I will have Gildaria in 2 turns. Amalia's gonna come down, clean the field. Then I'll have Rose Knight into whatever. Then I'll have Gildaria next turn. Like, I have a lot of things going on. Like, you can't answer this board without evolving. Unless you're like crazy. And so that's exactly what he does. He super evolves because he has to. You see? Yeah. This is the mind game that you need to do. Sometimes you need to take that evo point and say, here boy, come catch. This is a bait. Come take it. And look at what they did. They took the bait. Now they have no way. They have no heal. They have no heal. They have no artifact outside of whatever. No, wait. He doesn't even give you a gear. So you basically have no gears in your hand outside of beta. By the way, you have to use all of everything else just to answer my board. You understand how powerful mind games is when it comes to Swordcraft, guys? Swordcraft is free wins if you know how to play the game, you know how to answer the board. Now because this fool decided to kill with the Lloyd instead of kill with the Puppeteer, we just kill Lloyd, we take out this, and what is he gonna do? AoE the board, and then what? I'll just Urius. Right? Like watch what they're gonna do. They're gonna Orcus Newfound Heart. I don't know what, like, why would you evolve here? Please tell me. You have Lloyd. Just kill the Lloyd. Leave the Orcus up. Because then I can't do Urius. If you leave the Orcus up, I can't do Urius. Because Stream of Life will kill Urius. Like, you know? Or you can go 7 to my face and then have a gear. Instead, you decide to waste your only evolution on this for no reason at all. And then you finally get gears, but it's already too late. Like, you're poking me for 1 damage. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna, like there's nothing to do. Like see, look at that. Like, I just Odin to your face, clear up Orcus, and then you have no way to heal. You have no way to get outside of my lethal range. Like, you're in lethal. Gildaria's turned on. Like I am when I see her. But, like, this doesn't mean anything. This doesn't mean anything. That means nothing. And bing, bing, done. Like, brother, you see, guys? Don't do what this poor guy does. Actually think through your plays. This guy had a potential chance to beat me if he had thought through his plays, thought through what I'm trying to do. But then again, a lot of Swordcraft players try to mind game people into thinking that they know what they want to do. Like, if I have a board I'll show one replay outside of this 7-game match win streak that I just played to show you guys how I mind control people. Like, it's crazy. It's just that simple. You just have to just learn what the deck does, what the weakness is, and what you're trying to do. Are you trying to go to late game? Are you trying to get early game? Like, what are you trying to do, you know? The next game I have for you guys is another puppet player, another Swordcraft player. Now, Artifact is a little bit more difficult. If it's Puppet Portal, it's free low. Like, it's just GG. It's just GG. If it's Puppets, you win the game. Like, they can't do anything. Puppets is just useless at this point. Like, they can puppet all they want. It's free wins. Before, it wasn't. But this is a puppet player. Now I'll show you guys how to dominate puppet players. So what you want to do, since we have Prim, we're going to go Prim, and we're not going to do anything. And we're going first. So because we're going first, we have to make the moves first. We have to control the board. We have to influence the board. Now, fellow Swordcraft players, if you guys are watching this, if you're versing Portalcraft puppet players, understand that all you need to do is get them to waste their puppets. That's all you gotta do. Get them to waste their puppets. That's it. It's just that simple. Get them to waste their puppets. That's all you have to do. Because then they'll have nothing for Orcus. And I'll show you guys how to do that. So here, we're gonna trade. We're gonna leave Prim in ambush so that we can Nonja next turn. Now this doesn't matter. This I don't know what this is doing. This doesn't matter at all. It really doesn't matter. I will do Nonja. I'll go. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Because now that we have Bane and this, like, he can't really do anything now. He's gonna have to evolve the Doll Slayer, which I mean is fine. He doesn't even see. Like look. He doesn't evolve the Doll Slayer. Why do you not evolve this? You're getting a Veer, bro. You're getting a literal Bane follower. You clear this board, I can't go face for 4 damage. You think I give a crap about this? I don't. Look at this. I have a freaking Zekrom. Like, he made a misplay here. What he should have done is he either should have evolved the Yudi or evolved the Doll Slayer, kill Nonja, and then I can't go face for 4. Because Puppet only has healing from Sylvia. And if you don't have Sylvia, you're screwed. Essentially, you're screwed. So, Zechronia, obviously, I'm going to go face for 4 damage, for 4 free damage as a ward and a Bane follower. Like, watch, he's going to waste 2 evolutions for something that he should not have done. Now he's going to finally Doll Slayer this, but I mean, like, brother, like, you're going to put down this. Like, what is this going to do? Like, honestly, what is that going to do? What is that, like, realistically? And we're going to fire for Super Evil. We're going to kill this because this is annoying. We're going to take this out so they don't get ward. This doesn't matter at all. This does not matter whatsoever. So the opponent is going to Noah. He's going to realize that he has not much puppet followers in his hand. So we get... Oh, he does. But essentially, he essentially wastes all of his puppet followers. Now, in this situation, guys, the best thing to do here is not Vulse. It's to Rose into whatever you get. Whatever you get, just attack with it. Most likely, it's going to be like a Lancer Troop or whatever. But we got Samurai. So we do Samurai. We kill it. We don't need to always attack with Rose because I did the Enhanced 5 just for the Enhanced 5. I don't really care about this. This doesn't matter. See, this doesn't make sense to me. Why would you freely want to take 3 damage when you can just destroy it? You get it? You destroy it for 7? What can I do? I'm forced to super evolve my Gildaria to clear this board. I'm forced to do that. But because you did this stupidness, I can just make other plays. Like, I can do something else. I'll still most likely Gildaria super evolve, but like, this doesn't make sense at all. That doesn't make sense. I mean, like, I'm still gonna AoE clear your board, but you know. But instead, I do Amalia. Why? Because that stupid Moran did that. So I just clear for free. I don't waste a super evolve, and that we get 18 out of 20. That's all that matters. Just the rally points. He does medical grade assassin. I mean, alright. We're at turn 9. If it was turn 10, I could have Gildaria'd Prim into Nonja. But because we're on turn, whatever, I just have to do this instead. And so we take out that Super Evolve for the Amelia. Now guys, understand that Puppet needs 2 Evo points to win. because they had to use one to be able to deal with the earlier board, they only have one left to use to clear this board. Because if you don't clear this board, Albert will definitely clear you. So you have to clear this. And the only way you're clearing this, and by God's beautiful grace, I don't know how the heck that, I don't know how on planet Earth that saved my Valve sniper from getting locked down, but it's beautiful. So after that, we just Albert for win. Oh no, we don't Albert for the win, but we Albert so that we get close to winning. So all we do is Gildaria. Gildaria is active now. We have an active Gildaria. We have an active Odin. The only thing you can do is Sylvia. And even then, when you use Sylvia for 8, which you should have done earlier, that we would not have get to this point, and then you're gonna take all these puppets just for Orcus that don't have +1/+1. It's like, what? Now, this was lucky. I got lucky with the Albert. If not, I would have Odin the Sylvia go face, and then I would have had Gildaria to finish the game next turn. So I mean, that's how you deal with puppets. Like it's very easy. It's very, very easy. The third last game I have for you guys is versus Runecraft. So he's really high level. AA3 going to master. He's playing Spell Boost Portal, I believe. He's playing Spell Boost Earth Rune. And this is the game that I did get Coitus Climb on, and I will show you how I dealt with it. So during the early game, I see that I have plays. I have a 2/2, but because they're most likely doing the more of the heavy Earth Rune setup, I'm not gonna waste my extra play point for that. I will burn it when I need to. I don't need to use it right now. I don't need to be greedy. So we want to make our board wide. So we do Lance Trooper to make our board horizontally wide, because Royal is definitely good at that. For some unknown planet reason, he decided to do that. I mean, brother, what officer am I getting right now? I mean, like, I understand because I'll do the exact same thing, but what officer am I getting right now? Then he wastes Dark Side on a knight. Brother, come on, why? So what I do is I turn 5 to get the Swordcraft follow to 0. Thankfully, it was a Prim, so I could 0 cost Prim into Zirconia, which is very nice. And so he does that to spell boost. I mean, like, he leaves himself open. So we Prim, Zirconia, standard stuff. Now, at this point, we are threatening a board. We have all of our late game. We have all the cards we need to be able to draw into our late game. We still have cheap followers to be able to make plays with. We have a Bane Award follower that will come into contact with the as soon as she lands on the ground, as long as they don't have William, which they don't. They have this though. I personally don't know why she evolved this again, but no, she did not evolve this. So she used the second Stormy Blast. Now guys, Stormy Blast is essential to get in the early game. It's essential. If you can, let this opponent use this. He only has two blasts that quite literally nuke one follower. So it's very good. It's very good that they're they're using it early. So my opponent does cool one and then super evolves it. Does he super evolve it? He does super evolve it for 4 damage. Now see, if the opponent had not been greedy and saved the super evolve point, I mean, he would have had more plays, right? Like, you would have had more plays. But since we have a wide horizontal board, we're just gonna clear it. We use a non-grenade, clear. I am not trading my Gildaria. Why am I not trading my Gildaria? So I can bait a William, I can bait an Anne, especially an Evolve. Yes, I wanna bait these things. So now he does this, and okay. Then he does Blaze Destroyer. Thinking Blaze Destroyer is gonna shake me. I'm not gonna lie, it did shake me a little bit, but I figured out a game plan where we can do this. We keep 2 on the board. We will burn the evil for Amalia. Now we're even in evil points. And now he has to get through this board. So he does Kuan again. And he has to super evolve it. He has to. He has to super evolve. If he doesn't, I mean, well, good luck. So then he does 4 damage. So then obviously I will give Dahlia in the response. I will nuke the feud for 4 damage. Yep, nuke the board for 4 damage. Attack with the knight, keep that. And now he... oh, what does he do then here? The Odin's here's for 4. Goes face. No cards left in his hand. So guys, we have exhausted all of his resources. You see this? We've exhausted all of his resources. He can't do anything. He has nothing. He has to go into a top deck scenario as a Runecraft player with no evil points. And as you can see, that game's over. So guys, it's all about controlling the board, controlling when and how the opponent uses your evil points. Don't be afraid to use your evil points in a way that benefits you later on than wasting it out of greed. Because there are times where you want to be greedy with an evil point that you don't need to be, and you might not need that evil point later. I've surely been in those situations where I wanted to have that evil point when I burned it the last turn just to poke for more damage. You're still gonna get the damage in. It's all about this deck is all about controlling the board, making a board, and mind tricking and mind playing your opponent. As you get higher in ranks, people will actually understand what you're trying to do. Outside of that, the human mind is still very complex, so you still can get a lot of trickery in if you play our cards. The last video I have on this win streak was against a master Swordcraft player, so he's master. I don't remember what this was, but essentially when you're going against Swordcraft, usually I try to draw for a more early game just so I can combat any Argo, because the newer sets of the pack, Argo is usually the one that takes up more North space. So I don't use my play point here, I just want to keep it here. My opponent is unironically Argo, so we can't really do anything, so we want to make a horizontal board. We can't really do anything right now. He is not going to use Shadow Crib Memorial, so we essentially do the Gunslinger, use your evil point for that, and then go face. And because we are going second, he has to clear this board, but he doesn't clear the board. Why? I mean, I don't know. He's just chipping in damage, but look at him. I'm 12, he's 13. Not in age, by the way. I know you guys are thinking like that. I guess some of you guys are thinking like that. But what we accomplished here is he traded... we're at 12. He traded damage for board control as Argo. And that's why I don't like Argo decks, because now you're left with 13 HP. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to your face. You cannot Aragavi me and then evolve. You cannot. You cannot Aragavi evolve me, or you'd be put to rest. So he eventually surrenders because he realizes he can't clear it, and even if he does, he just lost. So that's how you. It's not always you're gonna be getting this kind of deck or this kind of good draw or good card making, but most of the time you're gonna get something like this where you're gonna have to deal with decisions, and making a wide board is better than making a big board, and going face sometimes results in you losing the game versus you winning, especially in Argo sense. But it really does depend on the game, and like your feel of the situation at hand, honestly. And then I'm gonna showcase this game from earlier today. It is Swordcraft versus Control Abysscraft, and I want to show you guys a little neat trick that my opponent surrendered to. It was actually very funny. So essentially, we're going second, so we do nothing. I like to keep my play point if we can, in case we need it. So obviously, we're gonna Lance Trooper here. My opponent does that, and because he's damaged, free Rose. My opponent does series. Now, at this point, guys, we're gonna Zirconia, but I wanna pose a question to you guys. If in this board situation here, how would you address this board? Because there is a way to get him to surrender here, or there's a way to be able to guarantee that you win the game from this position. I'll take a minute and I want you guys to guess or put in the comments how you think you would win from this position, because you have a winning position here. Well, basically you have game right here if you play the cards right. So how would you do it, not seeing the play that happened? And so when I was thinking, I'm like, okay, why would I waste my Zirconia as a 6/6 going into a series as a 1/4 when I can go into the Knight, go into Rose Knight, keep this board, he can't clear it, and then he surrenders. Because what can you do? You can't do anything. He was expecting me to Zirconia the series so that he could Aragavi, evolve Aragavi to clear over the rest of the Knights, and then we play for late game. But I was not going to do that. What I was going to do is I was going to apply as much pressure as possible. Rose instant kills. Rose right there is 4/3. Zirconia is 6/6, so already Aragavi only clears Rose and deals like 3 or 4 damage to deals 4 damage to Zirconia. She still stays alive as a 6/2. He evos, deals 3 to his face. I swing for 4/6 damage. And if I'm cheeky, I'll super evolve Olivia and I'll super evolve the Knight and go for 5 damage, 7 damage instead of 6 damage. I have 2 big threats. I have a Knight on the board that's a 2/2 ready to super evolve into face. I potentially have an Albert with an Amelia draw. It's just a lot. So as you can see, a lot of the mind games and a lot of like understanding what the best win con is, it's very hard, but Swordcraft is a class that you need to play a lot of in order to understand and feel the flow of what it wants to do. You can't just like pick up the deck and just play like off the bat. But outside of that, those are the replays for the games. I've already shown the deck list in the previous video before, so if you have any questions or want to know anything, comment on the video, let me know. I will try my best to get back to you guys and do my best to explain it. I hope I did explain it though. I hope I explained it properly. But aside that, comment, subscribe. You want to see more of these videos. I don't like doing all the guides and stuff like that, but these decks are always going to be updating. But right now, this is like the deck that's like set in stone for me for Swordcraft. Now I'm going to try to figure out Runecraft, and I'm going to try to figure out Abysscraft, because I really want to make a Abysscraft deck, but I need to figure out the ratios and to figure out what's good, what's not, because there's a lot of cards that can be worth it. And I'm dabbling with Rotten Zombie kind of combos, so check out for that in future videos. But happiness, guys, peace and love and health and strength. We'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.